Hi flag friends, it's Captain Nicole here again to teach you how to do a double fast toss and also the double fast and also just the toss, but we'll talk about that later. So first we're going to start with what this move looks like. So it should be a total of 8 counts. So we're here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go from this way. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's start with the wind-up part, which is commonly known as the double fast wind-up. So this is only 4 counts. So you're going to start here at right shoulder, and on count 1, your right hand is doing all the work. So you're going to tilt the flag downwards so the silk is down and your thumbs are down. Then you're going to grab on with your left hand underneath your right hand, so both thumbs are pointing down at this point. So this is count 1, and then count 2, your left hand is going to be doing everything. So don't worry about the right hand. And your left hand is going to tilt the flag around so that it's parallel to the ground and your silk is pointing to the left. So this is count 2, and you grab on with your right hand. Both of your palms should be up facing the sky, and this is a position we like to call gimme money because it looks like you're asking someone to hand you something. So this is count 2, and then count 3, it's going to be your right hand doing the work again. So you're going to tilt the pole this time so it's facing downwards. But notice your right hand, thumbs are down, so you're going to grab on with your left hand again. Both of your thumbs are down. This is count 3. And then on count 4, your left hand is going to take the flag and rotate it again so it's parallel. Your silk should be facing to your right, and then you're going to grab on with your right hand again in this gimme money position. So those are the 4 counts. If we put them together, it looks more like this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to want to grab onto the pole at each count. So it looks more like a fluid motion when you do it fast, but it's really important that you hit each count where it's supposed to be and you grab on at the right time. So it should look like this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is the wind-up part. I'll do it from this way so you can see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's that. And just make sure that when you do this, you want to keep your hands close to your body, because this isn't really about your arms at all. It's all really in the wrist. So you want to keep it close to you so that you can switch your hands easily, because that's really all it is. It's just a lot of hand switching. Like, you let go a lot, but you never really put your arms down because it's only 4 counts and you need all your hands. So after you're here, that is the double fast wind-up part. So now we're going to talk about the toss. So the double fast toss is pretty basic toss. So we're going to talk about it without the wind-up first. So we're going to start a double fast without the wind-up. We're going to start in a right slam position, and you're going to grab with your right hand a little farther down the silk than you normally would. Just whatever feels right to you, probably about 1/3 of the way or so. And because you're going to use this to gather some momentum to throw your flag, because this is all about your wrist motion and less about your arms or anything. So you're going to use your left hand here to push down on the pole at the same time your right hand is bringing it up. So you're going to want to turn your wrist a little too while you do it. This is all about the wrist. So when you push down in here, it should be like a little seesaw motion. but you're not going to let go of the flag until it has spun about 3/4 of the way. So it should look something like this. So you're, sorry, my dog's walking past. Okay. So I'm not going to catch it this time, just so you can see how the toss is. So you should push down and twist your wrist, so it should be like that. Just kidding, I did catch it. But it's a habit. But notice how I didn't let go of it until it was about 3/4 of the way around, because you're going to use that last little turn to really flick your wrist and throw it up so that it goes higher, because if it goes higher and rotates more, it is easier to catch. So you should start here, let go. So it's really all about the wrist motion here. You should let go 3/4 of the way around, like right there. And you're bringing your arm up the whole time too. So you can watch me do it one more time. And then to catch it, you have to watch when it's coming around. You're going to want to catch it as the flag is spinning before it gets all the way up, but it should be about here or so. You reach out and catch it, because you're going to want to catch it in right shoulder. So it's important, don't try and go reaching for the flag if you can't get it. Just practice a couple times, because we don't want to start any bad habits. So just make sure you just reach out and catch it so that you can catch it in right shoulder like this, with your thumbs up. So you should be here. Flick your wrist and catch it. And it's really important that you throw the flag up rather than out, so you can catch it. You won't have to go running around for it. So it should be, see, that was a little too that way, because you should aim to keep it right in front of you like that. So you can just reach out and grab it. So practice that a couple times. It might be helpful for you to just kind of throw it and walk away, just so you can see where the flag goes and how you throw it. So practice that a little bit. And once you get the hang of doing the actual double fast toss like that, now we can put it up together with the wind up. So, hey buddy, can you move a little? Can you go that way? I don't want to hit him with the flag. I'll just move back a little. So, here, I'll show you the toss from this way too. So you're here, and flag, and a little down the silk. We're just gonna go in. All about the wrist. So then, once you are pretty confident with your tossing abilities, you can put it together with the wind up. So you have your 1, 2, 3, 4. But this time, if you're planning on tossing it, on 4, you're going to grab a little bit farther down the silk, and you're going to use the momentum of the spin this time rather than pushing it down. You're going to use the momentum to take it, flick your wrist, and throw it. So it's the same wrist motion, just you have a little bit of a wind up this time. So when you do the toss with the wind up, you're going to want to toss on 5, 6 and catch it on 7, 8 and come back to right shoulder. So if we do it a little slow, it should look like this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, I think just really try to keep your hands close to your body, throw the flag up, and really use the momentum here to lift your flag and just really spin your wrist as much as you can. It's like a turning it over kind of motion. Because even if you just don't have anything, you still want to be able to make that toss. So really just work on your wrist, and that's the double fast toss. So I'll show it to you again a couple times. Don't worry if you can't catch it at first, you'll get there. Just don't be afraid, because the flag can smell fear. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And also notice how when you throw it, your left hand isn't really doing anything, so keep your left hand glued to your side, because you don't want your left hand to be reaching around trying to catch it, because that looks not as good. We want to keep everything nice and clean, controlled. So just, I promise you, you can catch it with just your right hand. Alright, so we'll do it from this way. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,